Hey, I'm Joe. I am the Slow Reader. Starting a YouTube channel, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to talk about reading, writing, just my progress, and it's going to be slow. So this is basically going to be like a reading journal, a writing journal, or whatever. And if you find this and stick around, that would be awesome. So first up, right now I'm reading Empire of Silence. Got this sweet paperback from the library, and I'm reading it slow, obviously, hence the name of the channel. I'm at page 126 and enjoying it so far. It seems fun. It's comparisons to Dune and Name of the Wind. I've read Dune, and that was decent. Name of the Wind, though, I have not read, so I'm probably will read that at some point in the future if the trilogy is finished, but if not, might still check it out. But yeah, Empire of Silence, it it's got all the hype on YouTube right now, so I couldn't resist, and I absolutely love this cover. So anyways, I don't really have much to say yet, but I'll let you guys know probably when I finish it. I don't think I'll do a bunch of updates in the middle necessarily, but we'll see. And then as for writing, I just started writing in January. So we're almost done with February at this point, and I have written about almost 7,000 words. My goal for the year is 1,000 words a week, so 52,000 words. I'm also not only a slow reader, but I'm going to be a slow writer, and I'm going to be okay with that. It's just going to be something I do for fun, and I figured this maybe YouTube channel could be some sort of accountability. And I'm a big fan of Stephen King. His writing schedule is like 2,000 words a day, and I'm doing 200 roughly per weekday. So it's going to be pretty slow, but if I can get to 52,000 words, that'll be more than I've ever written. I've always wanted to be just a writer. I've always had story ideas, but I'm not very disciplined. I'm kind of like just your average person who just putzes around, and I like other stuff. I get interested in other stuff, and but I've always wanted to write. So trying a new method. I've written like one short story. I've written like 5-6 pages in like 2 or 3 other places. But right now this story is, it's on a Google Doc. It's at about 13 pages. And yeah, almost 7,000 words. So I'm going to try and write a little later today, at least do 200 words, get my 1,000 words per week. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. A little preview of the story is that it's about a kind of boy coming of age in a fantasy world, and he loses his cousin. His cousin dies to sickness. He's about 15 years old. His cousin's 15 too. They've been best friends, and he is just distraught. He doesn't know what to do. He joins the military. There's some conflict going on, and he actually finds a way to cross over into another world, a place where people go after death. And there's a lot of worlds in this story. There's the regular world that the humans are in. There is a place where people go after they die. There's a realm of kind of like an angel type creature. There's an underworld. So I just love the idea of characters crossing boundaries, finding out, making new discoveries about their world. And yeah, so he's going through a grieving process, and just in the start of the story, he is... Sorry, I was rambling there. I'm going to do that a lot on this channel, but it's okay. I think what I'm trying to say is that this boy is grieving his cousin, and he tries to find a way to cross over to the other realm where he thinks his cousin has gone, and just like wants to try to communicate with him, get him back. And his family follows along too. They try to help him and help him cope with it. His younger brother goes after his cousin as well, after the brother. So it's just kind of all mixed in there. And I'm pretty excited about it. I've tried a couple other ideas, but I think this one might be, I'm trying to keep it simple yet just free. I'm not trying to be limited by magic systems or anything. But yeah, if 52,000 words, that might be half of the book by the end of the year. We'll see. Could be the whole thing. Right now, my writing is really, seems like it's really bare bones. I'm like learning how to write again, learning how to describe things, learning how to do dialogue. It just feels clunky sometimes, but I'm just trying to, crank it out, not get bogged down too much. So that's where I'm at, and hopefully next week I will be at maybe, roughly 8,000 words. If I write 200 today and 1,000 more next week, I'll be at 8,200 words, hopefully. So that's the goal. And then I don't really have a goal for Empire of Silence. If I could, I would read, I'd love to get to the halfway point, but that would be, a couple hundred more pages. So we'll see if that's possible by next week. I've got the weekend to read a little bit, but we're going out of town, so I just might not read that much, but that's okay. I am slow, and that is okay.